Hey everyone, Proto here, and I want to talk about ripping nuts off of giant robots. No, that's not really what I want to talk about. I'm here to talk about the new Titanfall maps. Swampland, Runoff, War Games, then that's it. So yeah, let's get right into it. So, by far, Swampland is the best looking of the three maps. For you people who like Attack on Titans or Shingeki no Kyojin, this map will be very reminiscent of the training episodes from the anime. Large trees knit together at a reasonable distance, providing a path for humans and narrow paths for unsuspecting Titans to be rodeoed. The structures scattered across the map play a heavy role in Hardpoint, housing the zones. Covered in mosses with dragons flying around, it really sticks to the abandoned look they were going for. Of all three maps, however, this one seems to favor the Titans the most. Although running along trees is cool and all, if you fail your jump, well, prepare to be picked out of the air like Eren was. Spoilers. Aside from that, Swampland is an amazing map. Those pilots proficient in parkour will realize quickly that the trees are not only for going from one tree to another, but also hiding from enemies. Here's a tip. Since the tree trunks are round, if you're getting shot at, keep running around until you're out of sight. At that point, either jump off of the tree and continue on moving, or tree hang until you regain your health. Pro tips from Proto. On to the map I've played the most. Runoff was not what I was expecting. For those of you who watched my last video talking about the Expedition DLC and the new Titan that they didn't put in, recall how I stated that Runoff had water canals throwing Titans from the top floor to the bottom. You can still fall from the top to the bottom, but it isn't how I expected. There are no water canals for Stratus Titans to dash up. Instead, there are slanted walkways that connect floors. However, if you're on the top floor, you can just run off the side for most of the area. As for pilots, if there are no Titans on the field, then this map is a canvas waiting for you to paint on it. On the lower floors, open engagements are recommended for you automatic weapon users. Snipers and riflemen, stick to the industrial rooftops. You have vision over everything that is not inside a building, and even vision of plenty of things that are inside the buildings due to the amount of windows that are scattered across the map. Keep in mind if Titans are on the fields, stay clear of the lower floors, and don't stay in plain sight on rooftops for too long. Moving on to what I said about CTF being fun, it still is. However, you can no longer carry a flag if you yourself are inside of a Titan. If you try to hop into your Titan with the flag on your back, it will just drop and stay under your Titan's feet. Now, I'm just going to quickly answer a question that's probably on a lot of your guys' mind. Is the DLC worth the price tag? At this point, I think all games and DLCs are getting a bit expensive, but 3 awesome maps for a little over $3 each, I'll take it. Still too cheap? Do what everyone else does with an Xbox and split the map back with a friend. Don't tell EA I told you though, I don't want them on my ass. So now on to the last map of the DLC, the last map I played of the 3, the map I played the least, and also my favorite map, War Games. When they called this map the parkour playground, they were not joking. This map easily favors pilots over Titans. I only got 2 games in on this map, and unfortunately, one was last Titan's End. But I stayed outside of my Titan as much as I could for you guys and gals. There's nowhere you can't run on this map. Unless it's the beginning of the game and you're running to a hard point, there is no reason you should be running on the ground. Or if you're spectre hunting like I am, trying to get your extended mags. Another pro tip, upon landing after a wall run, if you immediately jump again, you will maintain momentum and will be moving as fast as if you were upon jumping off of said wall that you were running on. I tell you this because although this map has walls all over the place, the center of the map is filled with narrow walkways leading to Titans roaming free. So, the off chance you mess up a wall run and find yourself approaching the ground at high speeds, immediately jump again and get the heck out of there. So, are you getting the DLC yourself? Let me know in a comment down below, and if you liked the video, then there's a thumbs up waiting down there for you as well. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later.